The Anvil Terrapin is touted as a deep space armored scout ship. It's basically used for scanner or exploration and is built as a small tank or turtle that has lots of armor and redundant bulkheads. But what do you use it for in-game? Hello, this is the Idiot Hammer and welcome back to Star Citizen. Today we're going to take a look at one of my favorite ships and probably one of the most disliked ships from what I've seen. The Anvil Terrapin. Now I do believe that Terrapin actually translates to turtle, and there's an actual turtle called a Terrapin turtle. Could be wrong. But this ship is built as a long-range reconnaissance, can support, and as a secondary, be part of a search and rescue. It can even search out mineral deposits or wrecks for other people. Now that sounds pretty awesome, right? I think it did for me. The problem is that the scanning loop, a lot of the exploration, all that stuff's not put into the game yet. It hasn't been fleshed out like it should be. So what does this ship actually do, and what is it good for? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Terrapin first. It's a pretty squat looking ship. It's got VTOL engines on it that are pretty neat. It's built like a football linebacker. One of the worst features of the ship are those stupid goofy tail fins. I don't see the point to them, and frankly, they just look funny. Something I do like about this ship, though, is the ramp. It's nicely camouflaged against the side of the ship with armor, and it's low to the ground. Let's go ahead and take a look inside here. Looking back, there's not a lot of room in this ship. Now, we do have one bed in this ship. It's supposed to be a two-person ship, one bed. You do have a bathroom. A fairly standard Anvil bathroom. A lot of panels that open up and show you components. It's fairly interesting to see all your components, but you really can't do anything with them as the game is right now. And there's some storage, personal storage and some weapon storage. There's a small cockpit area and a secondary chair for the scanner station. Let's go ahead and sit in here. Like I said, the game loop for scanning isn't really into the game yet, but it can be a secondary station if you want.
All systems online.
There's not a lot of room in this ship. There's only 650K of internal storage space, no cargo space, but it's perfect for running box missions if you don't mind them bouncing around a little bit. As far as weapons go, it comes with two size 2 distortion repeaters. Now I've upgraded these to laser repeaters because I don't like distortions, but that's it. There's nothing else as far as weapons go. No missiles, nothing. Let's go ahead and climb in the cockpit. Alright, so first thing we'll look at is the MFDs. Looks kind of sci-fi, looks kind of cool. Got a lot of info there. I like the MFD setup. The visibility, not so much. You've got the flap that goes over the top to protect the pilot, and the sides are armored, so you can't really see to the sides. Now call me silly, but I do like the flap that comes down over the cockpit when you raise the landing gear. Now, when you do lower the landing gear, it removes that flap and opens the armor panels to vent heat. This is supposed to be because the armor panels are so thick, they don't allow you to vent heat properly. It's kind of a cool sci-fi addition that I happen to like. This ship gives a great sci-fi feeling when flying. It's slow to turn, it's not very maneuverable, maybe because it's supposedly so heavy and armored, but it gives a certain something to me when I'm flying around. It really seems to add to my sense of immersion. It just makes me feel fun when I'm flying. Now, regardless on how it makes me feel when I'm flying and how much I do like this ship, it costs $2.5 million in game, and I think it's $220 if you pledge the ship. And I think it's a little overpriced because right now, as far as what this ship's purpose is, what it's designed for, you can't use it for that in game. It's not the loop is not built properly. So it's kind of overpriced. Now, it's a lot of fun to fly. It's a lot of fun to do deliveries missions in. And I enjoy it quite a bit. But for the price, probably not worth it. I think the ship right now, anyway, is not worth it for the loops it's built for. And doesn't really have a purpose. But for the enthusiasts who enjoy flying different ships, and especially people like me who enjoy flying this particular ship, I think it's a good purchase. I enjoy it, and it makes my game fun. Hopefully you were at least mildly entertained by me giving my thoughts on the Anvil Terrapin. That's all for this ship. That's all for this video, and I will see you next time.